Dun, 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 dun. All right, guys, it's time. It's time. STE m24 Team Selection Show. Okay, the team reveal. Obviously, this is not m24. This is m23. Some random updated rosters I grabbed offline. It would be something like this. But yeah, let's get to it. All right, the Bears, and the Bears. Not the greatest team. It was a good rebuild. Justin Fields is fun. They got stuff. I mean, these ratings obviously are going to be different in Madden 24, but you can see they got Justin Fields, and you just got to figure out the rest. It's football, guys. But they're not. They're obviously not one of the top teams. They're not. And for the user, we decided to go with for the Bears. It's actually somebody who's new to STE. I mean, we're aware of him. We know about him a little bit from the 2K stuff like that. There's a lot of guys that have guys they got friends and stuff that they play 2K with, and he's one of those guys. And we're gonna go with Charlon D is gonna be the Bears for STE in 24. All right, and we're gonna move on to the Bengals. Bengals, very good team. They're in the Super Bowl a couple years ago, and they always make a deep playoff runs. I think conference this past year, team is good. I don't know if, if the roster is that up to date. Nixon's still there or not. I don't keep track of that shit. Um, but I mean, they got a solid team. The team is nice. Especially the defense and the quarterback being an X factor. And Jamar. I mean, so the team is good. And for the Bengals, we're gonna go with Dre Spiller. Um, he was here for briefly at the end of this cycle. He's active, and he'll be a good addition to STE. Pretty simple player. So yeah, Bengals user is Dre Spiller. We're gonna go to the Bills. It's a very, very strong team. Again, I don't know if how accurate the rosters are, but you can tell they got Josh Allen, and what else do you need? X Factor QB with all the great throw modifiers, so the rest you can just build up. And I'm gonna go with the STE staple right here. We're gonna go with D Freeman. And he's a Bills fan, so this fits him well. He's be his first time getting his team in STE, so we'll see. Maybe he'll ring up. It's definitely in the contention. Oh, we go Broncos. Broncos is a rebuild. They got a heavy contract in Russell Wilson, but once you get through that, you can figure it out. the team just is blah. But I'm gonna try to make this as fast as possible. Just rattle off the people and teams. Just give you a little quick preview of the rosters. Obviously, they'll be changed and different in the game. But the Broncos, we're gonna go with most feared. He's been with STE for a while. He was Bucks last cycle. So, yeah, he's a staple. He's a solid guy. He'll be good to play with. The Browns. It's actually my home team. I did not take the Browns in my own league, though. But the Browns are a good team. They got Chubb, Watson, Cooper, Joku, solid offensive line. I got Zadarius Smith, Garrett, Tomlinson. I mean, the team is solid everywhere. Good speed at corner and linebacker. Safeties are solid. Kickers got like 99 kick power. Same with the punter. I mean, Browns are a good video game team. Not the greatest because I mean the QB is where it's at, but still good, still solid. You can always figure out the QB position, make some moves, or build up Watson if you have skills to do so. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go give this to another Browns fan, champion status 83. So he's gonna be the Browns. The Buccaneers. No more Tom Brady. They got Baker Mayfield though. He's feeling pretty dangerous. Well, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a team that you got to, get some pieces, and you just got to figure it out. But nothing too special. I mean, all these teams, it really depends on how you want to manage them, and if you're a good user, you can figure it out. They definitely have some pieces. You just got to know how to put them in the right places or put them on the block to get the stuff that you want. I mean, it really depends on that. A lot of people might not like Baker, but he does have a strong arm, which is decent for Madden. But yeah, with the Buccaneers, we're gonna go with a new guy. Well, not new. I think he had a short stint here a long time ago. But new isn't. He wasn't here last cycle. So we're gonna go with Robbie D. Yeah. So he'll be the Bucks. Then the Cardinals. We got Kyler Murray. It's always fun. Matt Market. Yeah, I mean it's a decent team. You can work with them. I'm gonna go with a 2K guy. One of the SE 2K guys. I'm gonna go with Guts. Guts. He's a 2K guy. He's from Akron. He's a Cavs fan. He might be a Browns fan. I'm not sure, but we're gonna roll with the cars for Guts. And that's that. All right, Chargers. Chargers are a good team. I mean, they got a lot of. And the way Madden is, they're gonna probably keep all their superstars. Maybe get the next factor here and there. So I mean, it's a good team. Don't really have to do much. I don't even know if they're gonna run into cap problems. Only when they have to re-sign Herbert, but I'm not sure how close he is to that. They might fifth year him. Let me see. The team is good. I mean, I'm sure you guys are familiar with them. Yeah, so it'll be 3 years and 4 years and the fifth year if you want to do that. And you could franchise, then you could sign them. So like you could kind of play that out and not have to eat up a lot of cap and bonus or whatever. Or you can trade Herbert for lots of pieces back about doing that. But the team is solid. The user is very solid too, because this is going to be Rajit. You know, he's one of those really, really, really good Madden players back in the day. Yeah, so Rajit, you know, he was here this cycle. He didn't really do anything because he has that McDonald's Wi-Fi. But if he ever gets some serious regular people Wi-Fi, then look out, you know, because when he just sits down and studies the game, he'll break it. All right, Chiefs. I mean, I don't really gotta go through the roster. I mean, they lost some players, but it's the Chiefs, and they're solid where they need to be. And they magically have great players everywhere. They got speed everywhere. I mean, this is a dream team. Um, yeah, everybody knows the Chiefs have been good the last couple Maddens, and I'm gonna give the Chiefs to join the Navy. Um, Backwards though, because he spells it backwards completely. But yeah, I'm just gonna say it. It's join the Navy. He was here as Chiefs late when Fez dropped. He came in and replaced, and yeah, he's a solid player. He's more of a run style guy, so maybe Mahomes is not fully utilized. But yeah, it should be fun. You know, seeing if he can do anything with the Chiefs. Now we got the Colts. They got Anthony Richardson. So I mean, who knows what the speed rate is going to be? The boy was real fast in real life, so we'll see. 86 is a little low, probably faster than that. But yeah, I mean, you guys know this team is solid, and but the Colts, we're gonna we're gonna run it back with GBJR. GBJR is gonna run it back with the Colts. He's gonna have the Colts again. Now he's got Anthony Richardson. And we'll see. He made the Super Bowl with the Colts this past cycle. He lost to KG, but we'll see what he can do with Anthony Richardson now, and with some. Well, we'll get to the rest of the teams in this division, but we'll see. The Commanders. Well, they got a. I mean, it's a team. You know, they got some pieces. They got. I know the defense is nice. You know, so yeah, so you can always do stuff with that. I like the kind of teams where you can have just a stack the defense, drop your controller because you're getting shit done because the defense is just OP. So it's up there. So with the Commanders, we're gonna go with Solo Grande. Um, he was the Lions a little bit part of last cycle. Also, I'm gonna promote him into the front office, so he's gonna be helping out with admin stuff. You know, a lot of the stuff is pretty automated. The way I set up the server, and we're going to be transitioning from my Madden to Neon Sports, and they have scheduling threads that are automated. So not too much stuff will go off with that, but he will help. He'll be popping in there, telling you guys to schedule if need be, and obviously everybody can see every scheduling thread there. So that's how we're going to roll. But yeah, the Commanders. He's there. He claims to have won some championships and Super Bowls back in the day. He's around my age, you know, late 30s, early 40s type stuff. But yeah, he's the Commanders. And then we got Cowboys. Cowboys, they always get love from Madden, so they'll continue to get love. Now they don't have Zeke. Now they just have Pollard. And you can easily build him up into a superstar X Factor because he's got the speed, or you can just start over at the running back position. But it's a good team always in Madden, and gotta give the Cowboys to a Cowboys fan, KG. Yes, KG is gonna he's gonna run with the Cowboys this year. KG is obviously really good at the game. I mean, you could say he's the GOAT of STE Madden because he's won a lot of championships, and yeah, it's a good team. But you know, he's proven that he can do it without them. So he's won Super Bowls with the Bears also. So yeah, KG's gonna get his team. I know he's very iffy on Madden in general. He always cries in the chat talking about how much he hates it. So we'll see. The Dolphins. This is a very, very good Madden team. I mean, they added Ramsey. They got a lot. So we're gonna see. I mean, this is the kind of team I would love to have, but I don't want to be losing with a team like this. So I'd rather not take this team. Yeah, I would hate to lose and have the Dolphins. Like that's like what? But yeah, the team is solid. I mean, they got everything that you want. Two fast receivers, speed everywhere, running backs. They got a cornerback with and Jalen Ramsey's X factor probably. They got speed at linebacker. I mean, team is good. Team is good. And so with this one, we're gonna go with old trusty or Kink or what's this? That's an interesting username. Kinkles Kink Oz 247. Old trusty is his Discord. He's actually in the men also. First time in men here. He'll be helping out. But yeah, that's the Dolphins. Let me get through this real quick. Eagles. They went to the Super Bowl just to lose to the Chiefs. I mean, they got Jalen Hurts. What else do they need? Jalen Hurts is the GOAT. They got A.J. Brown, too. They got Kelsey Johnson. They got the defense is always solid. They got speed. They got everything. And they probably traded and ended up getting some mid-round picks and stuff like that, too. Darius Slay, Edmonds. I mean, it's a solid team. Swift is solid running back. They traded for. Didn't even pay much for him. We're going to go ahead and go with the Eagles fan. He's not new to STE. He's an STE 2K guy. But he has never ran STE Madden. He was running in other leagues. But now we're going to go ahead and bring Will Chamberlain as the Eagles. Will, he's my boy. I know he hates me. He hates Africans, that black on black hate. Them down south brothers, man, they something. But yeah, we're gonna roll with Will for the Eagles. Falcons. A solid team. They got a young quarterback with some speed. You can build them up, or if you want to just cut bait, you can do that too. It doesn't cost you much. There's no cap concerns. Patterson, they got a decent team. They really, Pitts. You can do a lot with that. It's a mismatch, so you kind of people got to kind of look at him like another receiver out there, and so people are going to be light, because you can go I formation, and really it's three wide because Pitts is a receiver. So, but yeah, the team is good. The user's good too. The user we decided to go here, in other leagues, people consider him the GOAT of other leagues. He's very controversial sometimes. He gets excited in the chats. Starts drinking, starts talking some shit. A little Florida guy, a Florida man. We're gonna go with Joe Oliveira. Yes, Joe. All right, and then the 49ers. There was a lot going on with the 49ers. Geronimo, he's a 49ers fan. And I was going to hit him up. I hit him up like everybody else. He's been so busy, he didn't respond. And then when Wade responded first, because they're both 49ers fans, I'm like, all right, we'll go with Wait because it's been like 2 days or 3 days or some shit. And then he hit me back later. I'm like, oh shit, I already committed this team to Wait, so won't be no Geronimo this cycle. Wait is going to be the 49ers, and he will have his team. 49ers is a pretty cheesy team. I mean, they got some good stuff, That I mean, they're not the Chiefs. The Giants. I mean, I don't think did they do anything. Roster's kind of the same. I think I'm not sure. I think I got Darren Waller. Cool. Oh, okay. Well, let me see what they made on defense. I mean, it's a good team, but I mean, a lot of other teams in the division is good too. So with the Giants, we're gonna go for now. Shadow Tactics. He's one of my men's. He's a real good dude. Last year was just I think he just came back to man a couple years ago, and then I put him as a man, and everybody saw what he was doing here. They're like, oh shit! So he just went from helping my league as an men to being in the men everywhere he's at. So he's quickly ascended the ranks in the man community. He's a triple admin now, or quadruple admin. He's on multiple payrolls. So yeah, Shadow Tactics, man. He's a good shit. Solid player. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully he can knock off KG. So yeah, that division is KG, Solo, Will, and Shadow. Jaguars. It's a good team. Trevor Lawrence. I mean, obviously he's a good quarterback, but the Urban Meyer year messed up his ratings and stuff. So he's really about to blow up again. And this team is a good team, really good sleeper team. They got a lot of young players and speed and athletes. Let me see. Yeah, and so he's even further away than Herbert in terms of contract. So 2 years, then the fifth year, then a franchise. You could go through the whole cycle without really re-signing him if you didn't want to, and you could trade him if you wanted to also. So there's that. But yeah, we're gonna go with the JT. Now JT last year he came in. He picked up a Cowboys team. Then he made a good trade to get Burrow, and he went ahead and rung up, man. But it was a pretty stacked team. So I mean, it's like, hey, can he do it again? I don't know. But he is it was earned. He did win it. He went through the NFC. I think I don't know if he played KG or whoever, but he won the chip. He won a chip there. He did do that. So yeah, that's going to be interesting to see what he does with the full cycle and a good team. All right, the Jets. They got Aaron Rodgers. They're a really good team. They overachieved. The rate is going to be nice. It's New York bias. So you already know what it is. A lot of their young players are going to be really good. I know Sauce Gardner is probably going to be an X factor. If he's going to be a beast. So the team is good. Just got to worry about the quarterback situation long term, maybe. But yeah, with the Jets, we're going to go chalk. Chalk. The Giants fan jumps to the Jets. All right, the Lions. The Lions are a good team too. Yeah, obviously they have the new head coach. He brought that little swag with him, and they were like a game away from the playoffs, or did they go? I don't even remember, but they were right there in the thick of it. I think they stopped the Packers from going to the playoffs now last week, if I remember correctly. They got golf, and yeah, the team is all right. Got Hawkinson. They don't got Hawkinson no more, but it's teams will change. The user for the Lions, though, is going to be Mayo Sandwich, Eric. Well, he's a 2K guy. He hasn't won an SC championship. He's made some deep playoff runs. I think he's been played the Super Bowl maybe a couple times. I don't know. I can't remember. But he's the Lions. The Mayo Sandwich is the Lions. Then we got the Packers. That's kind of a rebuild. We're gonna give this Packers team. What do they got? Yeah, we're gonna give this Packers team to a Packers fan, living the high life. He's a Milwaukee boy, so or Wisconsin, wherever. I mean, the team is without Aaron Rodgers. We'll see what they're about now. But it could be a fun rebuild. So yeah, we're gonna go Packers. We're gonna go live in the high life. Panthers. We're gonna go. They have Bryce Young, so that's fun. That's some speed. Young quarterback for the whole cycle. So with the Panthers, we're gonna go Jay Gold. Some of you guys know Jay Gold. I mean, he played here for Madden a little bit. He played some 2K some Madden. He's always in the 2K. I mean, in the SCE parts of the community. I think a lot of you guys know Ken. It's one of Ken. I think it's Ken's homie. So yeah, he's running with us, and that's what we're gonna do here. And then the Patriots, the Patriots, we're just gonna go with the same guy, the Patriots fan, Creasy. You know, he's a busy guy. He's a new father, just like me. He actually told me he got a second kid on the way. So congrats to him. He's trying to chase me. I got two too. But yeah, Patriots is just a ragtag bunch. They ain't got nothing special, but it could be fun. Raiders, we're gonna go with a Raiders fan. Again, Raiders one of those teams that's like, eh. I mean, they made some moves, but we'll just see. I mean, it really depends on the user. And in that division, it's tough because the Chargers are Rajiv, and he's probably going to smack them. He's going to probably smack this whole division around. But hey, maybe somebody can step up, man. So Raiders, we're going to go with XX Efficient. Rams, they had a bad year. They got Matthew Stafford. I don't know. Now these ratings, we don't know what they're going to be like, but I mean, we'll see. They got some. They still got a little bit of the pieces, but they traded away a lot of picks over some years to keep stacking that team in hopes of the Super Bowl that they eventually did get. So, yeah, the Rams are solid for somebody who knows what the hell they're doing. But they're going to Flores, who likes to trade. So I'm sure if the rumors about the 6 trade slots are true, then there's going to be some interesting trades in the trade committee's desk. But yeah, the Rams are going to be Flores. The Ravens, I mean, this is an okay team. They got Lamar. They got Lamar, so that's all you really need. Odell Beckham, that's cool too. Mark Andrews is a beast. They got a good team. They are actually yeah, really good. Damn, I didn't realize they had that much speed. God damn. Yeah, I mean, it's a really good team. And they got Justin Tucker, the greatest kicker probably. The Ravens were actually, once upon a time the Browns. So in order to keep the tradition, me as a Browns fan, I decided to take the Ravens. So yeah, I will be taking the Ravens, the old Browns. So yeah, that's that. The Saints, I mean, they're okay, I guess. But the user is pretty good too, though. Baker, I'm gonna keep the Saints as Baker because he's a Saints fan, and he does work with them. So I think he went to the Super Bowl last cycle. So he's gonna have some work cut out though with Joe Olives as the Falcons. Those two are going to be neck and neck. And then you got Robbie D as the Bucks, and then you got Jay Gold as the Panthers. So that's a pretty tough division. You know, the way I rate the division, this is the toughest division actually. So yeah, Saints with Baker, Falcons is Joe, Panthers Jay Gold, and Bucks Robbie D. So it's gonna be tough stuff out there in the NFC South. The Seattle Seahawks, they got Geno. He's the man. That's all they really need. Uh, they got um, they got Metcalf too. I mean, they got a solid team. They still probably gonna keep Wagner as an X factor, even though he ain't really that dude no more. But yeah, I mean, team is decent. We'll see. And with this one, we're gonna go Cactus Jacks. That was the Jaguars last cycle, so Cactus Jacks will be the Seahawks. And so this division is Cactus as Seahawks, Guts as Cardinals, Flores is the Rams, and Wade is the 49ers. So I think it's going to be between the Seahawks and the Rams. I mean, and the Raven and the 49ers between Wade and Seahawks. But we'll see. There's some wild card. Guts is a wild card. I have not seen his game. Maybe he's the truth. We'll see. Steelers. I went with a Steelers fan, Texas player. I know he's from Texas, but he's a Steelers fan. So there's that. Yeah, I mean, everybody kind of knows what the Steelers are about. Good defense, good run game. Quarterback not there yet. I think the O-line is a work in progress. They still got work to do, yeah. So that's what the Steelers are about. Nothing special. Texans. Texans. Let me see. So yeah. So with the AFC North, it's going to be me at the Ravens. Texas player was the Steelers. Beagles is Dre Spiller, and Browns is champ. Texans is A-Bomb. I don't know. You guys know A-Bomb. He's a Cowboys fan too, but hey, he's gonna take Texas this go around. He was the Packers last cycle. He's a solid player, but I don't think he could surpass JT. I think JT will probably slow him down pretty good. But yeah, so there's that. And Texans do Texans things. So I guess CJ Stroud, that should be fun to play with. Titans, same division. Um, I mean, you got some choices. So you can throw him away. You can throw him away if you really like speed. You can keep Malik Willis. Hopefully they didn't nerf his stats too much in the next game. You got the rookie Will Levis. I mean, there's choices out here. So, but with the Titans, we're gonna go Jorge. So, Jorge, that's Joe's brother, and he's got some game. He played here a long time ago. He lost to Sergio Baez in the Super Bowl a long time ago. But he didn't stick and stay. But we'll see if they stick and stay this go around. So that division is pretty decent. You got JT as the Jags, Jorge as the Titans, JVJR as the Colts, and A-Bomb as the Texans. So yeah, I mean it's a solid division. And then the Vikings saved the best for last, I guess, and opening the door, closing the door, finding the door. We're gonna find the door with the Vikings. So the Vikings will be the last team in the NFC North. So it'll be the find the door as the Vikings, Mayo Sandwich as the Lions, living the high life as the Packers, and Charlon D. This is a very, very American division. Like all these boys are just none of them should say the N word though. This is straight. These boys are funny. I think these personalities, you put them together, and we'll see what that. I mean, I don't know. I think Mayo's obviously going to win the division. I think he's the only one that has Madden hands. But we'll see what Char Miss Shar and Find the Door do. I know Living the High Life thinks he's got the hands, but I think he's just too old. I think he's be getting old, just ain't got it no more. So that's it. That's the show. I mean, I'll deep dive into the divisions a little later with some more shows, and I'll be bringing guys on and trying to get to know the league. Everybody will talk, we'll chat, we'll see what's up. And in the meantime, though, just get ready for Madden 23.2 because apparently it's the same game. But now we got 3 ability slots for superstars and 4 for X Factors. So they say. So I don't play the beta because I don't have the beta. Until next time, signing out.